Dogs are going to be not so for a moment.
Mm-hmm. What's new?
It's another day in paradise, you know?
Another day in paradise. The 90s. Best time. The best time.
I wish I had more memories within the 90s.
I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Ooh, good.
Archie, that's a big no.
He's getting braver.
He is, man. Ballsy. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, my guy?
I'm the king of the castle.
Castle. Got some cards. I'm going to shuffle them. Because Mr. Hutch decided he needed to put his big old butt on him.
He was trying to do his own reading.
What's new?
Do you have an intention?
Yeah, let's talk about intention while I shuffle. My intention is to not cry today.
Again.
Yep. And I don't know, man. I think I just need some encouragement.
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling low. It's been a rough week.
Yeah.
Rough couple weeks, but, you know, that's life.
Ups and downs.
Yeah.
Ebbs and flows.
I think that's part of adulthood that no one tells you or talks about is like, it never gets easy.
Yeah.
It always is just hard.
Yeah.
That there are really good moments and you learn to be grateful for all the good things and the good seasons, but it's all mixed in with meh.
Yeah. There's a lot to it. It's not always a picnic, that's for sure.
No. And I just feel like boomer Gen X parents try to create this very positive outlook of adulthood or life or aging.
Yeah.
And it is not reality.
Well, and then I feel like it forced us all to grow up so fast because we wanted it. They romanticized it.
Yeah.
And then we got him, we're like, wait, what?
Yeah. And
can I have my childhood back?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't get one to begin with. And then I grew up so fast and then I didn't take any time off, you know?
Yeah.
It's my one college regret or like young adulthood regret that I didn't go traveling. I didn't go take a gap year. And I should have. Like, I wish I wouldn't have been so afraid of money and lack of money. I think that's what I resent the most when we were talking about finances in that last episode.
Yeah.
It's what I resent the most about how we were raised financially, because we weren't raised to see money as just like a resource that can be refilled. It instead was showcased to us that it was like the bane of everyone's existence and like there's never enough. And
put that fear in you that if I don't have enough, then I'm less than to some degree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fair.
And James and Mai's favorite thing to say is that we can always make more money.
Yeah.
That it is an unlimited resource. And while there are seasons where it's a little less, going into one of those.
Yeah. There's still ways that you can make the memories though, and use wisely the money that you do have to aid in those memory making times, but it's not everything and there will be more of it.
Yeah, it's not forever. But like every time my dad lost his job, it just felt like the end of the world and that it was going to be, that it would last forever and that there was no hope or positivity.
Yeah.
It's definitely a drain. So I'm looking for some hope tonight. That's my intention. I just want to kind of, I don't know, hear some good things. And not necessarily that I'm on the right track, because I know that I'm on the right track. I know that I'm doing the things I need to be doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, just some positivity and hope tonight. What about you?
I like the positivity and hopeness of it.
Yeah.
I feel like similarly, and also with it being January, just kind of intentions for the month of where we're going to go.
Yeah.
And the fresh start.
Yeah.
The new beginning.
Yeah.
And I think too a lot of bit of like all the other readings that I've been seeing are like horoscopes and stuff for Libras. I don't know why I said and.
Libras and Libras.
Libras and me and Libras. What is saying confidence. Like this is my time to find that and find my voice and
and to find Kelly confidence. Yeah. You know? And like so, your own version of it.
Yeah. And so with the beginning of the year, just how to instill that.
I love that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
My lack of confidence.
Maybe. I'll think about it, but maybe.
Perhaps.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love that one that you shared with me today. That was all about your year of you and building up that confidence and strength. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
One might say that I have a little bit too much of that, you know?
So I'll just take a little bit of that.
You can take a little
borrow some.
Mm-hmm. And then you can give me a little bit more balance, a little bit
but
more.
But you're going to ask for money.
Even money? They would like money? No. Okay. Also, we have our co-star readings that we can do.
Yeah.
Or talk about our horoscopes. Okay, good.
Myself.
I think let's just go off yours. Mostly because I forgot to send myself those screenshots. Oopsie. And then I do have that recording. Job. I had one job. I can also get onto my co-star on my iPad. That's not a big deal. Oh,
we got a jumper.
The Chariot. This way.
Right side.
Oh, did it open right to it?
My bookmark was on the Chariot.
We love to see it. What's it say, girl?
Upright, right?
Yeah.
Bear with me, everybody. My vision is slightly blurry.
I know.
Still. Because it was last time we recorded. It's less blurry now than it was last time, but...
She's healing.
It's crazy what medicine can do sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it bother you if I just put the book in front of my face like this?
No, it's hilarious and I love it.
Okay. In case anyone wants to know what book we're reading again.
That's it.
Upright, determination, focus, grit, movement, travel, direction.
Okay.
What were we just talking about? So the interpretation, I feel like I'm very close to my microphone.
You're good.
Okay. At the core of the Chariot card is grit, perseverance, and focus. The fool must now walk the path that he has determined for himself. He has learned from the lovers. He has learned from the lovers about his two opposing natures, which now must work together to pull the chariot forward. The charioteer, must remain focused, take control of the situation, and ensure that he reaches his goal.
I'm tired.
I know.
I don't want to have grit and perseverance. I want it to come easy to me.
But forward movement.
Yes.
Is positive.
That's great.
The reflection. So this card gives the impression of strong intent and willpower. When you have a goal in mind, it seems difficult to reach. How do you deal with it? I never know if I should pause for us to answer
let's pause.
These.
Can you read it again and then we'll answer it?
When you have do you want me to read the whole part or just this?
Just that last one.
Okay. When you have a goal in mind, but it seems difficult to reach, how do you deal with it?
I walk the other way.
You're like, okay, bye.
It's been nice knowing you, you know? Yeah. Up until recently, not recently, probably the last 4 years, I've taken goals head on. Before that, would walk the other direction.
Yeah.
I would basically say to myself, oh, that's not for me because it's too hard. Got it.
Yeah.
I will go elsewhere and I will take a different route.
So
yeah, exactly. Like weight loss.
Yeah.
oh, can't lose it on my own, can't lose it by eating well. Not my problem. I will go elsewhere, or I just won't lose weight. I'll just continue to gain weight, even though I had full capacity and all the wherewithal to make it happen.
Yeah.
I just needed, I think, time and maturity. TBH.
Yeah.
Interesting. What about you?
I had to reread the question again. I think similar.
Yeah.
I am a big procrastinator.
Same.
And so if there's something that's going to take extra work, I feel like I get bogged down by the grand picture of the goal. So unless I'm able to break it up.
Yeah.
And if I'm willing to go through those steps to break it up and say, okay, like you don't have to achieve this.
No, just step 1.
Yeah.
But I'm overwhelmed by steps 1 through 40.
Yeah. And then I get my brain starts to go in the trail of like, and then I got to do this, this, and this, and then
the priority structuring
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? What are they gonna ask about procrastination?
Have you noticed I'm a procrastinator?
No, that's what's funny. I know Jansen is. I am. It's inherent in us. But no, you're like, are you a sneaky procrastinator?
Do you want to know when I started drawing the January wallpapers?
The day you posted them?
The day before.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, but I told myself I was going to do that all month long.
I think with artistic things, though, it's okay,
I guess,
to wait until you are excited to do the thing.
Yeah.
Because if you're forcing yourself to create, bored.
Yeah.
If you're not inspired by something, bored.
Yeah.
I will see myself out. Oh, I remember the question. When you do the thing finally, are you mad at yourself at the end of it to be like, that wasn't that hard, I just should have done this a long time ago? Because you stress yourself out more by avoiding it. That report thing that I'm working on, first of all, I hate reporting for any kind of social media. I like my own because I get to control every piece of it. But for a client, oh my God, kill me.
Yeah.
But I know.
I kept distracting you.
No, you're
like,
I would rather have been
look
distracted. You're like, but what about Instagram?
Yeah.
Even though it's tedious, time-consuming work, but it also takes me way less time than I actually think it will every time. But I always leave it until the last minute. I guarantee you I will leave that until next Friday when it's actually due for a meeting.
Yeah. But then do you finish? Because this is me. So I'll finish the whatever task that I've been putting off. And then I'm like, okay, remember this for next time.
Every time. And then do we remember?
No.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Is there another one? Another action?
We're still in the reflection side too.
It.
So I wasn't sure. Okay.
So
the chariot asks you to call upon all of your determination to see it through. The greatest victory is not whether or not you achieve that goal, but the journey that you take to accomplish it.
No, Mom, like that is such a mom page.
Yeah.
It will be beautiful after all the hard work that you've done. You know what? Sometimes I don't want to work hard.
Yeah.
Does Alex Cooper work hard? Call her daddy, please. The nepotism. Don't even get me started. When is I saw the greatest TikTok, by the way. This is a rabbit hole.
Let's go.
This girl was like, I am not a Nepo baby, but I did experience nepotism for the first time in my life. And that was, I'm a Nepo baby at the jewelry store that her mom goes to. And she had this like whole story and experience of going the first time, not dropping her mom's name because she didn't know she needed to drop her mom's name at a jewelry store. And then she didn't get what she needed, went back and saw her mom like the next day. And she's like, well, why didn't you tell him that you were my daughter? She's like,
why would I?
Why would I? She's like, well, go back and see what happens. And she did. And she got full service treatments, like snacks, bubbly, all at this little small town jewelry store, and they treated her like a queen. And then all the comments on her TikTok were people saying they're funny, like when they realized they were the Nepo baby of their weird family thing. Like, one girl's like, I'm the Nepo baby of the corner store that my dad has been going to for 20 years because he's been going there for 20 years. They know, they've seen me grow up, and now I get like free Cokes every time I go in there.
That.
I was like, that is so cute.
I need a place like that.
Well, our place is church.
Yeah. I know, thank you.
I will say I am a Nepo baby at Sky Harbor Airport.
Ooh, because that's not a bad place.
It's not a bad place.
When I've been walked through security,
girl,
I feel like next level.
The looks that people give you when you get ushered through security by an employee is
they're like, delicious. Who is this person of importance?
Like, and the scoffs and the like.
I didn't have to take my shoes off.
Nope. Mm-mm. Oh my God, I love going to the airport with my mom. I feel like royalty.
The best.
Okay.
Do you want me to read the actions? Because I haven't done that part yet.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We've been reflecting.
I know. I kind of like that.
You do.
Look at us.
Look at us. Having a show, doing a thing.
Finding our way. Okay, dokie. So the action. So take next steps.
Okay.
Sometimes just doing that one extra task a day is enough to keep up the momentum. Even if it's something that seems trivial, all that work will add up over time.
Mm-hmm.
Hold yourself accountable, whether it's keeping a list and sticking to it or getting an accountability partner to help motivate you. Use tools that will encourage you to stick to your goals. And I think we're doing that.
We are doing that. And so are they by being our accountability friends.
Yeah. So call us out on stuff or
just
what do you want to be held accountable for? Just kidding.
Just
I won't put that
share
pressure.
some goddamn content. That's all I want.
Converse with us. We want to talk to you guys so bad within the comments.
Yeah. Patreon.
Patreon.
I think people have just been busy. It's the holidays. It's fine. I forgive you.
The last action, because there was 3 for this card, is to prioritize. Work out what is absolutely necessary. Perhaps seemingly worthwhile tasks are distracting you from your main goal.
I mean, yeah, okay. I really don't like this card, but I love this card. It's definitely one it's like you're on the right track kind of card.
Yeah.
Because it all resonates. Little stinker butts. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Chariot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Why do I feel like we've had that one too recently? Maybe I'm making that up.
I can't remember now.
I want to learn how the tarot girlies shuffle. Because I don't like.
And they shuffle so fast.
They shuffle so fast, and I don't know how they do it. I've figured out that this one is what a lot of them are doing, but I still can't do it fast, and then they just fall out.
Yeah.
But not in like an astrological way.
Yeah, it's just like, oops, I dropped them.
Yeah. Not a, here's your card. Yeah, no. I also can just cut the deck like a normal read too. Why don't I do that?
Whatever you want to do.
First, you got to knock on it. Hello.
Hi.
Then I just split it a couple ways. Oh. Keep that one out. Page of Wands in reverse, though. And then
had that one.
The Magician. Guys, I have a sty. Look at it. It's the beginnings of one. I know. Yet. Why is this so difficult for me? Okay.
Oops, I'm gonna bend all the corners. That's fine. Just showing that it's loved.
Exactly. Used and loved.
Page of Wands.
Cute. What?
My bookmark was on that one too.
What the heck? That's so weird.
And I just randomly put these here.
Huh.
Reversed.
That's your Muppet face.
It is.
Everybody has one. James is amazing. Mostly because he was raised on Muppets. So I think he just kind of became one. All right. What's it saying?
Unreliable. Wasted energy. Indecisive.
Oh.
Delays. Disorganized.
Okay.
So, when the Page of Wands is reversed, her excitement and curiosity for new things can make her disorganized and ineffective. She may work to make her vision real, but finds unforeseen complications. And the... Sorry.
It's fine to laugh at me.
I'm not laughing. I'm just... It's...
Right here.
Yeah. And the usual fires that burn bright within her dims. My headphones are sliding. This reversed page may feel the strings of new discoveries within her, but is unable or unsure how to bring them to life. Reflection. Do you feel disheartened?
Yeah. Yeah.
What prevents you from expressing your usual excitement and fervor? Fervor.
Fervor.
Fervor? Fervor.
Fervor.
Mm-hmm. What's keeping you from expressing it?
Because I don't think I can be successful.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I get too excited too early, I'll get disappointed more when it doesn't work out.
Yeah. I feel like that's been a little bit of kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like, I look at this as a job.
Yeah.
And I want to take it as seriously as that.
Yeah.
But I also, in the back of my mind, I'm like, we're just having fun. Right. Because if it doesn't pan out to something, then at least
we had fun.
We had this fun experience, which I think is regardless. But I'm afraid to say, like, this is a real thing. I'm not afraid to say it, but it's intimidating to say.
Yeah, because
and accept.
I don't like being embarrassed.
Yeah.
I don't like being made to feel like a fool. And I went into this venture with you guys already feeling like a failure because I only had this opportunity because I lost my job.
Yeah.
And I think being brought down to that level again, I don't think I gave myself a lot of time to just mourn that and not take it so personally.
Yeah.
But it's hard to not take it personally when there's so many factors that make it so personal. The fact that I was there for over 4 years, the fact that I was a director level and that I had helped build that company.
Yeah.
How do you not take it personally?
Yeah.
You can't. If I had worked for Meta or one of my bigger clients, would not have cared at all because you're just a cog in a wheel.
A number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. And those kinds of changes happen all of the time. That's what I did love about my experience at Starbucks, like their reorgs and watching people just get laid off. It was wild, dude.
Yeah.
They would tell everyone that a reorg was happening and then you would just await to get a meeting put on your calendar by HR and you would just see people like ghost and then stand up and then go walk to the HR office. And it's like the firing squad. It's the saddest thing in the world, but it kind of numbs that feeling of, well, this is corporate and this is how we're treated at corporate.
Yeah.
But just puts another fire under my butt to like not go back to that life.
Yeah.
And when hurdles like the hurdles that we've been going through this week happen, it's so hard to not feel like I shouldn't just go back to that.
Yeah.
Because it's consistent money. And
you know what to expect. You've been there.
Totally. But I also know what to expect at the end of it too. Because like we talked about in the last tarot time, I kept going into these jobs thinking like, oh, it was the last job that was the issue, not me. Or it'll be better this time. It's the same every time.
It might feel better to begin with, but then the same things start to happen. And then
it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
What about you?
What about me?
The discouragement one.
Pardon? Yeah, I think like similar again to what you said, like what prevents me from expressing my usual excitement is I don't want to be made a fool.
Yeah.
And I told Jansen this recently. I don't know why, but in my mind, when I was younger, I always thought like I was going to be in a relationship and then I was going to fall in love and be so excited about it. And then the person was going to turn around and be like, gotcha. Like,
peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know that's not
No.
what you're going to do. But like in the back of my head, sometimes I'm like, what if this is all a big joke? And like, I'm the one that's being played. Not that he's playing me in any way, shape, or form. I'm like, you haven't done anything to make me feel this way. No. But I grew up thinking that that was what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you so afraid to be happy in what you want and what you have?
Yeah.
But it's like, in my mind, everyone's in this behind my back.
Ugh.
Is that stupid?
It's not stupid. I get it though.
Yeah. And so if I put up this wall of like
protection,
that's fine by me.
Yeah.
I was in on it too. Like
knew it all along.
Yeah, I was suspecting something.
Well, and then you're not hoping for the best. I think that's what I'm trying my hardest this year to work on is to what's the best that can happen instead of what's the worst. Because that's been my whole life of expecting the worst because that's just what happens to the Carlins.
Yeah.
Like, what if we didn't think that way anymore? Right. What if we flip the switch?
Right. And I can't think of a specific scenario off the top of my head, but I'll say something and Jansen's like, why do you always like expect me to do the worst? Or like, I've never acted this way towards you. Like, why would you say that? Right. That's how I'll respond. I'm like, I don't know. It's my mind playing tricks and a defense mechanism to say, well, if it happens, I was expecting that. So like,
exactly.
Oh, well.
What is the saying that people say all the time now? Expect the worst, hope for the best. Like the go-to mode is just to know that the bad things are going to happen. Yeah. Like, yes, bad things will happen. That's life. That's what we were just talking about, that there are seasons of hardness. But why do we continuously teach our brains to expect that? Right. It's not healthy.
I know. So, yeah. Has your routine become dull?
No, I got that in one of a horoscope that I saw online or whatever too, of you need to change up your routine. I think that's what I'm already actively doing. Yeah. So it doesn't feel dull. It actually feels really, that's the only thing that's going right now is routine. Yeah. Our goals and our hopes and dreams and working towards them. That's the only thing that's working.
And like our 2024 planning. Yeah. Of like we're headed in the right direction. I agree. Nothing feels dull about what we're doing because I feel like there's always something to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not bored.
Absolutely. No, we're not bored at all.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it says new challenges can clear away apathy. Do you want to set out on a new journey but can't settle on something concrete? I feel like that's more of
yes and no kind of answer.
Yeah. Like we've already kind of started.
Yeah, but what we've started is still so new and moldable that nothing is concrete. Like we're constantly testing different things in different mediums and setups and lights and content. So that doesn't feel concrete right now. And that probably is, especially because we're procrastinators, the thing that is weighing on us because there's no true end goal, I guess. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's no finish line. It's just constant work. Yeah. But
like, what are we doing to ourselves?
No, seriously. But I'm still having fun in it. So
I am too.
I don't really care.
Yeah. Same. And I feel like it's to be expected because we have gone into this venture with very little knowledge on
any of it. Oopsies.
We're making it up as we go. And listen, that's the lesson of life I've learned, that that's what everyone does. So
yeah,
we're just all out here winging it.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
So yeah. It is beautiful to be passionate about everything, but are you spreading yourself too thin?
I get that all the time too, because I have so many different hobbies / interests.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do all of them. I don't want to focus my time on any one thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I was excited about not having a 9-to-5 right now, even though it's a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Financially.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to do all the things and feel like a well-rounded person, and one that is cultured and is interested in tons of different mediums.
Yeah.
It's also why I wanted to start a media company and not a social media company,
Mm-hmm.
because I would rather get to play in so many of these worlds instead of putting all of our eggs in the podcast basket or the YouTube basket, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I feel like too, for me, like routine is such a big thing that it makes me feel comfortable. And I feel like I was starting to get into a good swing of things a little bit towards the beginning, and then life got busy.
Yeah.
Family was in town, holidays happened, and the whole routine, not just of podcast stuff, but just of normal day, every day.
Yeah.
I go to sleep at this time. I go
out the door.
It couldn't happen. And so I'm excited to get back into a little bit of the normalcy routine.
Totally.
Because I think maybe in my mind, I feel like I was spreading myself, or like I can easily spread myself a little too thin on, I want to do this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
But with the routine of balancing it all.
Yeah. Libra.
Yeah.
She loves the balance.
I feel like it'll be good.
It will. I also, you remind me about this thought process that I had, that I journaled about a couple weeks ago, that I kind of want to rebuild the working year, because I'm really tired of companies existing in this space where 365, 24/7, 7 days a week, we have to be on at all times. We have to have a post going out at all times. What if we went hard Q1, Q2? Q3 is all about, I don't know, prepping for the next year and whatever holiday campaign is happening, right? Just in the words of a client or a brand.
Yeah.
And then Q4 is, I'm gonna hermit. I'm going to crawl into my little hole and hibernate, and I'll come out in January and be rearing to go, because I'm tired of, I'm just so exhausted, I think, of the rat race and what corporate life breeds in you. That, what if we flipped it on its head and like changed the way work happens in our company?
Yeah.
So that we could have all this ramp up in energy in the months where it matters and actually plan on the hibernation at the end. I like it.
And then get to take a little bit of the time for yourself to recharge and be able to give that much more when you come back. My first meeting back this past week, which I should have expected it, I don't know why, but they're like, so what are you hoping to accomplish this year?
Oh, God.
What are your goals? I was like, I'm just trying to catch up on all the Slack messages that I missed for the past week. I don't know.
I don't know. Also, isn't that your job to tell me what our goals should be and what I should work towards? Like, not me. Until your title has a director in front of it, I don't give a crap about goals. This is your business, not mine.
Like, you tell me what you want to accomplish, I'll figure out, or you tell me how to make that happen.
I'll go do my real job. And then you do your pretend job of, like, what is it? Playing work.
Yeah.
I just hate the meta job, the politics of having a job and making sure that your boss likes you and kissing their butt and playing nice with your coworkers. I'm like, I don't like any of you.
Yeah.
And if I could choose, I wouldn't want to be around you.
Yeah. Do I have to be so social? Like, can I just clock in, do my work, clock out?
Yeah. Like a miner.
Yeah.
watch a lot
But
of
above
Gilded
ground.
or a lot of Hunger Games lately.
I need to watch the ballad.
Can we stream it yet, or is it still in theaters? Okay, let's stream that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm excited. So the actions for the Page of Wands reversed, I'll fly through these.
Yes, please.
Is find something to look forward to, whether it's a small treat or a goal that you slowly work towards. Everyone needs a reason to get up in the morning. Discover yours. Meh. Make plans, which I think we're doing.
We have lots of plans.
If you want to make a change, put together a strategy, and as you think through details, it becomes easier to make things happen.
Yay.
Be spontaneous.
Okay.
I am not. I want to be good at spontaneous.
I'm spontaneous when I have lots of money.
Yeah. Get out of your routine. Excuse me, I was just saying I like to be in my routine.
Also, the Chariot told us the opposite.
I know.
So clearly this card is fucked.
Yeah. Get out of your routine and do something unexpected, even if it's as small as taking a new route to work or talking to a stranger on your commute. Get out of your comfort zone.
I agree with the get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
110%.
But I like, my route is walk over to my desk. There's no one to talk to. I never have any traffic.
The dogs.
The dogs, they're not new though.
They're not new.
Would you like me to read The Magician?
Yes, it was upright.
Ugh. Good, because I started looking at the words for reversed and I was like, this is a bummer. We're trying to have a positive reading, remember?
Come on.
Power, skill, manifestation, concentration, creation, will, intention.
Oh, hello.
Hi, us. Okay. When the fool becomes a magician, he realizes that he has profound agency in the path that he is taking, that it can shift and undulate. There's no G. J. U-N-D-U-L-A-T-E.
Undulate. That's not a word. Hold on. Let me look this up.
Welcome to
Reading with Kelly and Bailey. Wait, spell it again.
U-N-D-U
Undulate.
L-A-T-E.
Undulate. Move or go with a smooth up and down motion. The surface of the liquid undulated gently.
Oh, nice. Okay, so.
Okay. Rise and fall.
I was trying to decide if I should like reread the sentence or not.
It's okay if you don't want to.
Okay. According to his will, this way. I'm so sorry.
She's trying to read, folks.
The magician is the embodiment of willpower, choice, and desire. He is the key to all magic and a reminder that intention and perspective can be great tools to manifest tangible outcomes. Reflection. When you look within and acknowledge your power, you will learn that creating your own fate is not only possible, but it's your responsibility alone. I like that.
I like that, but that also sounds like a really heavy burden.
Yeah. Alone.
Oh.
What can you do right now to set your goals into motion?
We're doing it.
I think we are doing it. We're... Jansen's laughing in the background. If
not
you
at
can
us.
hear him. Yeah. Like the idea of the accountability that we're trying to provide to each other.
Yeah.
I think is a big,
huge
thing. Because I feel like in the past I've had friends where we want to set goals and we're going to keep each other accountable, but then there's no check-in process.
Is it because your goals are your own? You haven't had a shared goal with someone that you want to check in with?
Maybe.
Because that's what we've talked about in the past when it came to this. Having other people be attached to the same goal legitimizes the goal, but it also creates this rigorous accountability again.
Yeah.
Of having that check-in, because we expect so much from each other, for each other.
Yeah.
And know that with hard work, there does equal success out of that. Like, I don't think that it's crazy to think that the podcast will pop off in some way or shape or form, because we're putting a lot of work into it.
Yeah. And like where this is saying like the responsibility, it's your responsibility alone. Like I think if you want to make a change in your life, you're the only one that is, you have to be ready for it.
Yes.
But making that change is probably going to require other people, like we've said, to come alongside you and say, we've got this. Let's do it.
Totally. Like I've also really enjoyed the fact that the things that I have been successful in the last decade were because of other people.
Mm-hmm.
Having financial success was because I got to share the bills and the burden of living life in fucking Washington with James.
Yeah.
I've been using Mint to budget since I was
not sponsored.
Well, they also just shut down their whole app.
Oh.
So I'm this is why this came to mind, because it happened like just in last week. They got taken over by Credit Karma. Which doesn't do any budgeting, but does let you apply for loans in the app. America. But I got
Don't
to
save your money. Take more.
Give it to us. I could see, since I started my career, basically, this increase in net worth and decrease in debt, and just like the amount of work that takes. But the funniest part is that the debt didn't go down and the savings didn't really go up until I moved in with James, because that's what it takes now to be able to have like a foot forward. You do have to share the load of living. Mm-hmm. Trying to do that alone is impossible. Same goes for Helen. I needed a Helen to help coach me through this phase of my life, to actually be able to enjoy the rest of my life. Yeah. I would not have been able to do that on my own, guaranteed, because I had no tools to be able to do it. I needed someone to actually hold my hand and tell me, don't eat that, eat that. Yeah. You know? Yeah. An app is not going to do that for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
My personality is not that way. I'll just laugh at the app, but I won't laugh at Helen, because she'll beat me up.
I was going to say, she'll kick your ass. I'd be scared.
She is, though, that TikTok sound is a cinnamon roll, or what is it? Looks like a cinnamon roll, will kill you. Oh. She looks like she'll kill you, is a cinnamon roll. Yeah. Through and through. She looks absolutely terrifying, is the sweetest little bunny that ever walked the earth. Yeah. She's a hoot. I love that girl.
I love it.
Next.
What changes do you have to make? There's another sentence after this, so I'll just read both of that. Yeah. It says, so what changes do you have to make? You can create the world you want to see, and that starts with yourself.
I feel like we're already making, maybe these are just confirmation cards.
I
because
think so.
We are making all the changes. I can't change anything else.
We've changed too much.
Changed it all.
So the actions for this card is channel your desires. Envision your ideal path forward and imagine what it would feel like if it were a reality. Contemplate those dreams to breathe life into that vision.
Hell yeah.
Know your power. Understand the internal traits that can help you create your world, period. Sorry. Write down any natural strengths and abilities that may enable you to realize your vision. Acknowledge your tools. Consider your external environment and the resources available to you. These could be materials, financial, or come in the form of relationships with people that can help you.
People for sure. Yeah, like talking to Jansen today about clients and contacts and networking. I think what I just have a bad attitude about right now is that I continuously have to fall back on social media career to be able to fund next career. Yeah. I hate talking the talk. I hate talking people into paying me what I'm worth.
Mm-hmm.
I hate all the businessy stuff about social media marketing.
Yeah.
Boring. I'd
Yeah.
rather just hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
You know? Wow, that was already 45 minutes.
I know.
I think we just end it then.
I think so too.
Bye. I'm just kidding.
So yeah.
I mean, that was helpful.
I think it was the confirmation that we maybe were looking for a little bit of, we're starting off the new year and we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
So if we keep up the momentum, we keep building the foundation that we've
Yeah.
been laying for the past 3 months, 4 months.
Yep.
Then things will.
It's literally only 3 months. And that's what blows my mind. And
like
why I need to calm the fuck down, because I'm looking at other podcasts on TikTok that have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
And they didn't get notoriety until like year 3, which will not happen to us. Whoever's on our side, up above, down below, we don't care.
Take whatever.
Equal opportunity helper.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still think I do need to measure myself up against them, because that's the quality that I want.
Mm-hmm.
I want the quality of their audiences and their content and their social media to be like ours. But I need to remember that we are 4 people. And excuse me, we're 4 people who are doing this on the side with very little budget, very little money, and no celebrity amongst us.
Yeah.
I would love if one of us would pop off. That would be delightful. But and I stopped looking at the celebrity podcasts, especially on TikTok, because I can't measure us up against someone who's been known for their entire lives or half their lives, you know, or these reality TV stars.
Yeah.
Can't
it's
do
like,
it.
okay, look at it for inspiration, but not as the immediate measuring stick.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
But
I love immediate measuring sticks.
Me too. Rulers. Tape measures. Whatever you got, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I liked the chariot card the most, Avi, but
yeah.
I don't know if I feel uplifted. I just feel tired.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But we're going to get some good rest.
Yep.
Have a productive day tomorrow.
Party. We hope you'll join us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, tell us what you're struggling with. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear the good stuff. I want to hear what people are struggling with.
Give it to us real.
Let's all struggle bus together. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all she wrote.
I like it.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for joining me.
Anytime. Tarot time. I don't even know what episode this is. 7, 8?
I have no idea.
No idea. Question mark.
I've not been asked to make new thumbnails yet, so we're at least under 10. Do I need to make new thumbnails?
You might need to make new thumbnails now that I think about it, but Jansen's the one that uploads them, so I forget where we're at. No, because you made like 10. I think we're good. Anyways, shop talk.
Don't mind us.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for subscribing on Patreon and being your lovely Patreon selves.
We love you.
We love you. Bye.